Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex, and when we last left off, we escaped the police crackdown in Paris, thankfully, and afterwards we made contact with the remaining members of the Illuminati, and yes, it does sound strange when you say it out loud, doesn't it? But I'm not looking forward to our next assignment because it does involve a maze, unfortunately, so and plenty of majestic troopers. And of course the supply situation isn't exactly improving, you know, as we move along with the campaign, which cannot possibly last much longer, I would figure, right? Probably. I mean, it's already 26 hours almost. So it gives, I guess. I'm not so sure. But regardless, let's just review our objectives before we continue for today. Yes, okay, Everett, of course, needs a favor, otherwise he's not trusting us. Through the maze, fantastic. Do we have a map? Nope. Can we lay a rope? Nope. So, okay then. I'm never going to find my way through here. Not in a million years, friends. I guess at least keep the pistol ready. What do we have available, actually? Veranedo's the answer, unsurprisingly. Oh, of course. Hello there, friends. Of course, my favorite enemy is in the game. Also around here. Right, oh goody. Can't even quite tell where this guy is, to be honest. Oh.
Terminating now.
Oh goody, fantastic. Oh, sure. Oh, what an excellent start here. Absolutely excellent start. And of course, these idiots never drop anything for us, so there goes all of our pistol ammo. I was intending to use this thing for sniping, you know. Goody. Okay, then at least it's too less people to... Oh, no, alrighty then. I've had it with these guys. We will kill all of them with great prejudice. No exceptions. Absolutely no quarter will be given here. If we knock them unconscious, I will kill them afterwards. Absolutely.
Here.
I will do exactly that. And the next one was around here someplace. And I'm absolutely filled with rage right now. Because I absolutely hate these people. They're not even human beings, actually. They're something else entirely. We're not going to give them any quarters whatsoever. Especially here in this maze. I will kill every single one of them.
I've got contact.
You're getting more and more ridiculous there, friends. Of course, do we drop anything for us? Of course we don't. Yeah, fantastic, right? Okay, that makes like 5 less of them. Which is a start. Of course, I have no idea how we're going to navigate our way through the maze because it's a maze, right? Also, reds up here, really now? Come on. Of course, I shouldn't be throwing away my health like this, right? Incidentally, because we have no medkits. Oh, it just never ends. I really have some questions and some reservations about the enemy placement here in later levels. It's nothing but Superman everywhere, or invincible robots alternatively. It's getting really super tedious already. Of course, Majestic 12 is our main enemy right now, but still, my point stands. Not very enjoyable here, I have to say. At least we can hear them pretty easily, wouldn't you think? Probably not the last one, I would figure. Probably not. Looks like a cemetery attached to the chapel, I'm hoping, whatever it's supposed to be. You know, it wouldn't be so bad if these people would be dropping some fucking ammo for us, anything really, but of course they don't. So what gives, I guess? Yeah, we don't find anything, it's just an insult really. Nothing else to say here, frankly. Okay, are we going underground? Yes, I said we're going underground. Of course, there will also be some people in the sewers for us to play with. Good idea. Okay, then. Of course, we have another sewer section back here. What else? So, there was like 8 Supermen just between the chateau and the entrance to the sewers. Like, think about this for a second. Just wanted to point it out here brief.
to ignore the smell. This sewer
We're
connects
used
to
to
a
it.
street near the cathedral. Not too far from here.
We are used to it. Yeah, 4 bullets. Okay, now we use up the remaining ammo here and do some sniping, I guess. If it's conceivable. Of course, you cannot shoot underwater, even though it's not very deep water anyway. At least it's illuminated in here, which may not be to our liking anyway, but still, it's better than getting lost, I guess. Ado is still getting lost. Also keep looking for some hidden statues along the way, although I don't think we were going to find any. But it doesn't hurt to be observant. Maybe the occasional greaser will also make an appearance. What do you think here, friends? I sure hope not, because these are also ridiculous in terms of... Oh. Okay then. Near target complex, but not where we're supposed to be exactly. Can we fit through here? Probably not, I would think.
Going the right way. I primarily need you to establish an uplink from the MJ12 network, but I also have uses for that goal.
Who doesn't?
When you locate it, I will send someone to recover it. Prepare to receive a map of the cathedral.
Prepare to receive a map, really? That's a strange way of putting it. Okay, we're still in Paris someplace and not too far away. There's also a metro station here somewhere, supposedly. Monk's quarters, Old Realm, tower entrances, and the main entrance. But this is all street level, isn't it? So where do we fit in here in our little sewer? And what's up with that missing texture back here? I don't know. Of course, and we're also stealing some gold along the way. Although technically it's a secondary objective. We'll see about that. Will we be well compensated? I sure hope so. Although there are very few opportunities to buy anything, of course. So street level means we probably have more robots to play with, I would figure, right? Probably. Hopefully the crackdown won't be nearly as bad as in the streets of Paris. I sure hope so. If it were up to me, I would load the armor-piercing ammo in our current magazine, but of course we cannot make this happen in this game, even though we don't have enough ammo to even assemble a full magazine. Even if we do combine both ammo types, another letter, another manual cover, which leads into an open area, which probably has some robots pacing back and forth, or maybe not. Not right now. Okay then. I should probably take the game up on an offer, would you think? Probably. Good thinking there, JC, but we need to be a little bit closer for that to happen. Like that, yeah? Oh, we already have some dead bodies in here. Wow, they were raiding the Templar complex. I'm not quite sure if this was a recent development or not. It didn't say. At least I don't remember. Looks like a homeless more than anything else, or civilian. 100 credits. Wow, we're rich now. I guess then we just drink all the wine here to heal ourselves a little bit. Even though it's not a good idea usually. Now we are pissed drunk here, of course. And we still have a crippled arm, essentially. Okay, when was the last time we actually saw a medbot? How long ago was that? I really cannot remember, honestly. At least 5 hours at this point in time, right? I think, something like that. Yeah, there was nothing at the cemetery. There was nothing in Paris. I think it may have been like 5 or 6 hours, right? Probably at this point in time. Wow, that's unbelievable when you think about it, almost. Irgendwie ist keine unbelievable weit. Okay, I don't... I suppose we can try that. No, that's what I thought. So, up is the way to go here. Although I'm so pissed drunk I cannot see anything. Surprisingly calm elevator music for the current situation. Yeah, we do have a map of this place wide, but I don't think it indicates the sewer exit, doesn't it? So where is that side alley we saw? I just don't see it. Do you? I have no idea. So we do have a map, but it's hardly that useful right now. I think it's not really necessary. Anything in the cabinet? Doesn't look like it. That's too bad. Gatekeeper's key. It's a good thing we checked. Combat knife. I think it's inferior in every single regard compared to our big knife. Oh, did I hit it correctly? Of course, I did hit it correctly. Seems to be the only enemies we're fighting at this point of the campaign. Unfortunately so. Just drink it. I think it's fine. Okay, I suppose that we're an alcoholic here for the rest of the campaign. As it would appear. Yeah, okay, and our arm is still crippled essentially. And there's no medkit. I don't even remember the last time we found a medkit, to be honest. Must have been ages ago as well. Need 3600 for masterful unarmed combat skills. I think we should probably consider that. So where is that non-human? Where is that piece of scum? That obsolete piece of tech? Where are they? In the mirror. There they are. Fantastic. Okay, so that means we have some work to do then, don't we? So coming up here was only useful for that key, of course. That's what I figured. Or we could snipe at them. We do have a pistol, I guess. Makes it easier because you can limit our line of sights back here and shoot these goddamn bastards when I least expected, I'm hoping. That could be good. Wäre ein masterful Pistolier after all as a reminder. Ist on paper. Oh ja? Okay, why do I not get a valid aperture in the game? Because there's some glass in the way. Da will ich schon factor in this invalid whatsoever. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. I was about to draw my crowbar there, whatever. The enemy is pretty observant in this version, wouldn't you think? But thankfully, they cannot hit me very well from up here. But the same goes both ways, I think. I think I hit him right, and now he's dead. Fantastic. That's what I want to see, frankly. Good riddance to bad rubbish, and of course they never drop anything for us. I think we found maybe one biocell with these things. As a reminder, these are not people. I refuse to believe that. They are not people. And I will kill all of them. As a reminder, we will kill all of them. I do hear some heavy machinery walking away someplace. Yeah, over here somewhere. I'm not quite sure where it is. Ah, gatekeeper. Okay, that's why we need to pick up that key, of course. Yeah, bobbing away. I see JC. Aha, I did see it correctly. Ado. It's an instant, right? Money seems to be a scarcer in this version as well compared to the playthrough I'm still watching. Yeah, thankfully we don't have to. Isn't that nice of us? I'm not quite sure where they would be keeping the Templar gold there. Maybe also take a detour to the subway station and see if we cannot find anyone. Of course, nothing on us here, on these monstrosities. These are not people. Absolutely no way. This is something else entirely. They're more machine than flesh. We may be a nano-augmented person and also maybe a tank grown, but at least we have flesh, you know, for the most part. They also look like a human being for the most part as well. Okay, that looks vaguely Templarish. Of course, yes. Is it even indicated on the map someplace? So, I guess maybe it's off-center because he came out here wide and this is the bridge we were looking at. I think at least. Theoretically, we can also put a scope on our pistol. It is in the original release of the game. Even though it doesn't make that much sense, right? You usually don't put any scopes on a pistol with a slide. I'm not quite sure because I do know these people have either laser weapons or rocket launchers, so we have to shoot them in the head first try here with our remaining 3 bullets. I'm not quite sure this is easily done. And we of course don't know anything else about the area, like who could be around, like turrets, cameras. Why is it pointing up there? I'm not sure. Because it's part of the security system. Whatever. I mean, it looks like a shop type of affair, wouldn't you think? But why is there a turret in here? 2 lockpicks? I guess we could spend that and see if we cannot get up here someplace. Maybe it leads above street level, then we can take them out. It'll be a terrible idea. How many do we have? 4 right now. I guess in these very rare instances we try a couple of them. Hopefully it doesn't turn out to be a mistake. Avoiding street level could be a good idea. It does lead up, right? Okay, are we coming back there? I'm not sure. For now, we just keep it a bit slower here and see what we can accomplish. Also, take out that stupid fucking idiot up here. What is that? Oh no, they have a fucking robot in the streets, don't they? Oh, of course they do. That's what I figured. Okay, I see some newspapers. Otherwise, we can maybe try to possess some ammo and take out that. Yeah, it's a fucking robot, right? Okay, and we're looking at someone back here who doesn't seem to... Oh, 2 people? So who was visible up here? I'm not sure. The United States also instituted martial law. I don't think we should shed any tears for President Meade. He's a terrible president, according to everything we've read. And of course, our favorite director of FEMA is in charge of the operation. It will in no way violate these civil liberties, of course. You goddamn fucking liar. There's no way we can sneak past there. That's not going to happen, so we just take them out. And then we scoot later and hope they fall over before there's some problems. We could also wait for them to be close enough together and shoot them with the taser and then knock them out with the knife. That is maybe an option. Maybe the better option actually. We have a couple, right? Just double checking. Yeah, we can reload as fast as this here because we have a masterful skills here when it comes to our pistols, and the crossbow technically is a pistol in this game. However that works. There's just no way. Nah, that's not going to happen. I think we keep the distance here. We will get discovered anyhow, I'm sure. But of course they can race to the alert panel, right? So we shoot them when they are furthest away, and then we intercept them if they try to go for the alert panel. Or we hack it first. And we cannot hack it, we can only bypass it. Or we could destroy it. which doesn't work because nothing in our inventory can inflict enough damage to knock out this panel, I believe. It's also 50 something.
Company, watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
It's maybe a little bit sloppy, but there we go. I think it works. And what's the rating? It's 50, so we cannot, of course, unsurprisingly. Yeah, the fucking robot. Hopefully it's a panel here someplace and stop scaring me, the pigeons. Oh, yeah, it's the massive variety. What else would it be? Well, I do have some rifle training. Maybe you can drop something temporarily, but I think a sniper rifle, that's not going to do anything against these people. But we can look for the scope at least, right? Okay, but for now we continue here and see if someone else needs to be taught a lesson. Apparently not. I will take those, and this is a dead end apparently. Ah, that's too bad. Let me guess. Don't know anything about that, and that's of course, that's what I figured. But would this deactivate anyway? The robot? I don't think it will be that easy. Some flares, which are not really essential. Lockpick, on the other hand, could be useful. We're going to try our sniper angle. We do have some basic rifle training. If we cannot knock out the robot, we can at least shoot these people on the far side, right? Okay, the sniper rifle, unsurprisingly, is extremely large. So, let's make plenty of room for that thing. Temporarily. And now we see if we can move that thing. I need to remember how we activate the scope. I think it was a long time since I last had this thing in training, because I'm not a sniper. Yeah, what was the button again? There we go. Okay, with the mouse button, apparently we can scroll, of course, a little bit. This way, as you can see, is outlandish because we're only trained in rifles, but doesn't make us an expert in anything, apparently. Okay, but as you can look over here, which is the start. Doesn't look like our weapon sway is going to get any less severe here. Shooting at the robot, it's completely pointless, of course. But if you have to go along the street, where can we hide from that thing? Though that's also a problem. We should be considering at least momentarily. We cannot rest the weapon on these stones here, of course. Yeah, there's no way, even if I mag dump the entire sniper rifle ammo in this thing, it doesn't do anything. But apparently they figured correctly, they don't need anyone to back up this robot. Yeah, that could be a reasonable assumption here. Then we have to do what exactly? Smash the window down below here and hope that the panel is accessible in some way. Or we can also upgrade our hacking, right? I think it required advanced hacking, I believe. Could make this happen, I'm sure, right? Well, the problem is we are pretty focused on yeah, weapons training, aren't we? Combat in general, not hacking or lockpicking. We are trained, but we aren't an expert in anything, of course. But as far as I can tell, there's no point of holding onto the sniper rifle. I mean, I can try to blink away this thing, but it's not going to do anything. Oh, sure. So we have insta-kill robot walking about, I see. With the rocket launches or whatever. Okay, so this thing evidently not to use from our hands. That's what I figured. At least it doesn't raise the alert automatically, right, which is something. 17 rounds. It takes an entire magazine to knock out one of the Supermen, by the way, as a reminder. It could fully recharge our stealth suit, which lasts for 10 seconds at most. I think it's not even that much. That long. Okay, I guess that we see what we can do up here or down below. I should specify here with that, there's a security panel back here, and the camera, and the turret, you know, all the things we love so much. But he seems to be the only one on patrol back here. So I'm not quite sure if it was really worth spending 2 lockpicks for this necessarily. So we break the glass from afar. Because there we go, that's what I figured. Yeah, of course. Why do they have turrets in the streets? Because evidently that's connected to the, well, to the shopkeeper, right? Doesn't make any sense, frankly, to be honest. Maybe that's in this universe. Just wait for the alarm to die down and then we see what we can do here. The camera doesn't seem to be too difficult. I'm not quite sure how we can tackle that robot problem. I just don't see how. We can race past there, stealthed, because we don't know what's on the other side. We cannot do anything about this thing anyway. Yeah, with all of our weapons, we have no hope of doing anything back here. Of course, it's the largest robot in the universe. It's really a military-grade robot. It's like a main battle tank. Without any AT, what chance do we have here, really? Is it never going to calm down, really? I'm not sure how to proceed. We can try one EMP grenade and try to deactivate it momentarily. Since it's a hardened robot, I don't think the grenade would work very well. So apparently the alert never goes away. Okay, interesting. But how else are we going to get in here? Stealing the items that may be down below. I didn't miss anything else, right? No. Of course, also different security system. Oh yeah, by the way, before I forget. Do this here. Cold and heartless, but it's deserving for them. Okay, I think they have calmed down finally, right? Maybe. I'll wait to see if we cannot get anything back here. This is so ridiculous, frankly. What do we even have over here? I'm not sure. As long as the robot doesn't see us, I guess it's nothing too concerning. There's a security panel door. Maybe there's a chance. But I don't think so. It's not going to be easy, right? Okay, this is finally moving now. Trophy Cup, why is the camera not concerned for our presence? I'm not sure. Of course, time doesn't stop when we're doing this as a reminder, so... Thankfully, it's a long patrol pattern and the robot is slow. Wow, that was useful. We have to go through here and hope that we can find a cubbyhole somewhere. I'm not quite sure we can find this very easily because people are very observant in this game. But there we go. It could be the ticket we're looking for. Maybe also the wine. I guess, why not? This lockdown would make me an alcoholic in real life anyhow, probably. Although it wouldn't take much because I'm not used to alcohol since I don't drink anything. So how far have we advanced here? We may be closing in on the metro station. Okay, maybe there's a connection. I'm not sure there will be, but we can try our best here, of course. Yeah, we have to wait for the robot to pass around yet again. Maybe I don't see. Oh, this could maybe work. Maybe just good enough. Public access tells us that the local sites here by the cathedral. Yes, fancy. How far is it? I do not know. Metro station should be about 100 meters away, give or take. Yeah, we have to wait for the slow-as thing yet again to turn around to the other end of the patrol pattern. Or we can try to sneak up behind, because evidently, at least on the main street, as far as we can tell, there's no one else around. Of course, it doesn't mean anything, as we will find out pretty shortly, I'm sure, right? That would be a reason as to why, huh?
Keep going past the metro station. The cathedral is to the south.
But what if we don't want to go past the metro station right now? Oh, more friends to play with, more elite troopers are my favorite. Okay, so is it of any use? But are we a tourist? So they also have a smaller variety, but it's the in the middle here. We have a military grade robot, then we have the smaller one, and then we have the tiny one with his plasma weapon. It still insta-kills us though. Okay. Was it a trooper or was it a Superman? At least there's one of those people up there, regardless of who it could be. Okay, maybe we can find something of interest in the metro station. Of course, the other guy also needs to be destroyed with great prejudice. Okay. These jarring transitions here, frankly, in this game. Looks slightly more upscale. If it wasn't for the presence of some Superman around here, a police officer. Okay, they also shoot or kill, but not all the time. Is it a circa 2000? Because the metro system has seen some expansion since then. But this is an actual map of the metro system and also suburban rail in Paris. Yeah, sind wir over here someplace. Yeah, so these must be the fair zones then, I see. No one seems outright hostile right now. I do see 2 medkits and an upgrade pack of some type, but of course if we try to break in here, the cops will start blasting.
The metro will take you out of the way. Go back to the street. The cathedral is not much further.
Do your fucking mission, player, says the game. Okay. I was hoping for some supplies. Or we could just knock out the corpse and break in there. Maybe not. I cannot tell if it's a plasma weapon or something else entirely. Hello there, officer.
The terrorism alert is still active.
Isn't it? But apparently we're free to go to the platforms. Who is that person? I don't know. 2 robots, okay. That's a fancy lounge you have here, sirs. Who is that, a mechanic? Metro technician.
More gangsters every day. You have weapons? I am selling weapon modifications. 750 for accuracy, 800 for range. Also, I was lucky to find thermoptic camo. 5,000.
Yeah, but not lucky enough to find some ammo, I see. Wish I had the cash. I don't have 800, and so on and so forth.
thanks.
Okay. So, I think it's the same as before. I would figure indeed it is. Slightly more upscale, yes. Okay, well, at least you can use that here. Although it only has a limited number of these lovely chocolate bars. It's better than nothing, wouldn't you think? Doesn't even heal us fully anyhow. Why is there a combat knife on the table? I'm not sure. Yeah, we've fallen very low, haven't we? We're an alcoholic. Because that's the only source of healing here, apparently. Okay. President meet on the state of the economy. Our economy, really? We are not in the United States, are we though? Doesn't make any sense, frankly. Okay, well, I guess we do have readers of foreign newspapers. And I guess we could make something happen. I'm sure he doesn't mind. I think there was another crate in the main lobby here, right? Wasn't there? I'm sure the officers don't mind. Or a trash can, whatever gets the job done.
Travel advisories are in effect.
I'm sure there's another way to get here, but I don't know how. A book, huh? Many people are disgusting here in this universe. It looks like an account number for one of those ATMs, wouldn't you think? I should probably write it down, so it's easier to find. Our first code we got in Hell's Kitchen never worked for us, like, not even for once, and I was very disappointed by that. Very disappointed. Of course, this password doesn't make any sense. I mean, easily rememberable, you know, that's what I mean. Okay, I guess there's no way you can guess some of them anyhow. They will not suspect you, I should hope, my friend. So, general supply crate contains a multi-tool. Okay. I suppose it's something. Now we just have to find ATM. Destructible objects, I'll be damned. If I were ATM, where would I be? On the platforms? I suppose we could check it out.
Make sure your travel documents are in order.
Yeah, no one is checking out travel documents, thankfully.
Only a couple trains are running.
Too bad, right? Advancement bonus for what exactly? I'm not sure.
Only a couple trains are running.
I think it was the... Yeah, I think it was the... I didn't see it already? Orange Storm? Yeah, I think it's one of those records we saw in that record store, right? Of course you can paint these robots, but still. Robots everywhere. Well, if something goes wrong, then we are toast, essentially, but I... Actually, don't see an ATM anywhere. That's disappointing. No one dropped any cash here, like 1 credit. We are going to pick it up regardless. Oh yeah, of course, Verdreher. But gives I guess we burn our feet a little bit. We don't even feel it any longer, I think. Alright, so what's the point of coming back here? It probably will be our exit strategy, I think, right? So we break into the cathedral, steal all their gold, and then we move through here somewhere, dealing with all the robots and police officers somehow. Maybe that's the plan here, and then we move through the subway tunnel. Or we take a train. Oh goody. Hopefully it wasn't too painful, because otherwise it was an unnecessary detour. Then again, I cannot know these things in advance, of course.
The terrorism alert is still active.
Yeah, of course.
Travel advisories are in effect.
A repair bot, but the door isn't open.
You travel at your own risk tonight, monsieur.
Oh yeah, we have found out this out already. Thank you for the advisory door, sir. Yeah, there's a robot we can use to recharge us, but I don't see a medical robot in here, so it's probably pointless.
Only a couple trains are running.
Okay, so are we going to break in here? We can smash the window, or we can spend 5 lockpicks. What's the play here? Yeah, because this is a lock to the secure system, which means if we break this window, the entirety of the fronts over here will become super hostile. And there's also the question of the keypad we need to override, which probably takes a ridiculous amount of multi-tools, which we cannot spare. So I don't think that's going to happen at this point in time. Unfortunately so. Exactly what I figured would happen. Now we have to play with Monsieur Robot and Monsieur Superman up here, somehow. Yeah, there's a robot up here, and also is Superman and also a regular trooper. Guaranteed. Yeah, there we go yet again. I think one was over here somewhere. Is he coming back or towards us? I think it's coming towards us, in which case we have to wait. This could be Superman over here, I'm not quite sure. So we scoot over to the right and hope for the best, because without any minimap it's difficult to keep track of all these patrols all at the same time. And of course if the robot comes over here, he will blast us relentlessly with the rocket launcher, which means it's essentially an insta-kill. Probably. Yeah, most likely. You do that, friend. Okay, he's walking like this, I would presume. Something like that. I cannot draw my sword right now because he would hear that. And we don't want that. Ideally, I want to whack him in the back of the head because it's the only way not to take damage. I think he's now on the other side of the patrol area, isn't he? Probably. Okay, where's the stupid robot? Is finally on its way. Okay, there we go.
Visual. Unidentified suspect.
There is someone else walking back here. Of course there is. But where do I just can't see anything from the angle here? Alright, could have gone better maybe, but then again, I don't have a minimap, I don't see these people. Sometimes I just cannot know these things. I wasn't even sure where the other guy was standing around, because he cannot be on street level since there's a robot pacing back and forth. So it gives like a speaking of the robot. Hope he doesn't see me. Yeah, I'm sorry, but sometimes it's just not possible. This game is just too hard here in this version, because the enemies are super observant. And we don't have a minimap. And we cannot deal with the robot, is impossible. Oh, it's fucking coming over here now. Oh goody. I should hope there's a little cubbyhole we can hide behind, or we have to make a cubbyhole for us. If it spots us, we are toast immediately. Especially because I pressed against the wall, which means all the rockets will kill me with splash damage, even if they don't hit me directly. General supply crate will contain probably a bottle of wine maybe. I think we've also found a fire extinguisher, one of those things. And why are they even the loot table? I have no idea where that override is, if it even exists, frankly. Goody. Actually, it's pretty decent, because we had to drop ours like ages ago. As long as it keeps us alive, I suppose we cannot be too picky about that. We still have that environmental suit. I'm not quite sure it will be super useful. I guess we think about it. I'm not too optimistic about our chances here, needless to say, but we're getting at least something done. Okay, you're moving now, finally. So, where else in the area? Where else wants a piece of the action? Over here, maybe? I don't know, it's just a barrel, who knows what could be inside, other than the second robot here someplace. Camera, I can see the glow from afar. Of course, it's a dead end, so we have to come through here, but now's our opportunity because we dealt with that robot, right? I mean, we didn't deal with it, but the other guy certainly is dead now. Fancy, fancy. So where are we exactly? What's the point of this picture? Like, seriously? I'm not quite sure, but apparently we have reached the gate here somewhere. That must be a drawbridge, I presume. So they're telling us we could go for a swim, which of course our JC is not capable of doing. And of course there will be resources in the sewers, right? Something like that. We can be pretty certain about that. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, and I didn't find ATM, so what gives I guess. I'm not backtracking past the robot again. Speaking of which. Of course, they will see us from back here, I would think. Yeah, they're telling us go for a swim, Dumbo, if we can make it happen. Otherwise, we have to do it the hard way. And no, we cannot sort through these, unfortunately, so. No. No click tracking for us. Otherwise, it should be on the top here, of course. Okay, main entrance. Do we have any clue whatsoever as to where that security computer could be? Doesn't say anything, so we are left guessing essentially. Goody. That means you have to clear out the entire complex then. Main entrance, probably bad idea. And the well leads directly into the middle of the courtyard. I'd rather not take my chances with that, even if you could swim that distance, which of course you cannot. We can take a peek-see, I guess, but how do we get out in case we don't like it? Probably we don't, right? Oh, more friendly robots around here.
Contact!
Yeah, okay, but I guess I can hide back here, wait here, and then avoid the robot and so on and so forth, but it's about to happen here sometimes, just simply speaking. Now we need to push that stupid crate here, of course. On an existent stamina, because we can go for a swim. I'm pretty certain about this, and I don't see a ladder or anything else here. Well, goody, they shot us squarely in the torso, because I was unable to knock him out with a stealth kill. Yeah, okay, hopefully we don't take as much damage here, because I've calmed down certainly after the opener of this episode. But sometimes these things just happen, you know. That's going to be super tedious here, but then again, what can we do? Are we also moving the body? Not sure. But it's like the 10th Majestic Superman we have killed this episode alone, right? I think. It seems completely unreasonable when you think about it. And of course, they also have their built-in rocket launchers, and even if they don't, sometimes they also have plasma weapons, and these are insta-killers. Yeah, I think we're actually dragging the body as well in front of the crate here. That would certainly explain all the weight we have to work with. Unfortunately, we don't have any EMP bullets or anything fancy like a Mankind Divided that would allow us to disable cameras from afar. So, I guess. Okay, apparently we've decided to clip through now. That's good. I don't see any angle here, to be honest. I think we have to cross that. There's no way we can jump over here. That's not going to happen. If it is possible, which it may not be. Yeah, we are too wimpy, of course, to lift this crate. Although we don't want to, because then the camera can see us. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else we could grab, right, in terms of well, items we can cart around, even if it's only a cardboard box. But that's the beauty of Deus Ex, and like a multitude of ways to play this game. And we went for the combat route, even though it wasn't really planned, to be honest. Okay, well, we have to push that crate all the way to the arc there, otherwise, well, we can't evade the camera. Other than going for a swim, which we cannot do. You see the problem with our JC? Who knew that swimming would be so essential in this game? At least sometimes. be super noisy. There's a metal crate screeching with the tarmac here. Okay, it's not too far any longer. Makes me wish for one of those, yeah, physics guns, right? Some of the other games of this era. Like a gravity gun would have been, or pusher. Yeah, the camera is pointed squarely in here, so we need to use the crate. Well, then I have to do a little bit of a cut in the video, right? Because it will take another 5 minutes here, presumably. Maybe. Pushing that crate around for 5 minutes sure was fun. By the way, there also is at least one turret on each side. And more friends to play with. That's what I figured. Okay, and we also had information that there was a security robot here someplace. Maybe we should actually keep pushing, and then, I suppose, from this distance it should be okay, but I'm not so certain about this. Maybe the arc is not too concerning after all. Okay, I feel convinced that we also put it in front of the panel, baby. Hopefully we can do something about that. Okay, the camera has a pretty strange arc, but also pretty obvious blind spot. Okay, yeah, at least one guy, one patrol robot someplace, and these are rarely connected to these security terminals. Mostly seems to be a computer. And I'm not quite sure where we can find one of those. But one thing is for certain, we're not going to find any ATMs in here. We'd have to backtrack past the robot on our way out, maybe. Yeah, okay, where's that security panel? Not too far away, thankfully. We're almost ready to access it. Maybe. But if it only deactivates the turrets, that could not be super useful. Because they're pointing in the opposite direction already. But we're not quite sure how we're getting out of here. On foot or by helicopter. Oh, I'm finally done with that, hopefully so. So, what's the rating? It's, well, actually only advanced, I'll be damned now. Or trade, I should say, of course. So what can we disable here? Yeah, only bypass. You cannot turn it against their... Yeah, fantastic. Not good, so wide it is. Okay, Cafero defenses. So seems to be the only thing that is connected back here. Interesting. Okay, so, recharging our stamina, and afterwards we take a look at the image here once again. The towers, of course, we saw the stairways here someplace. So we are right here underneath this gate. The arc or whatever. So where are we going? To the left, maybe? Monk's quarters. Where's the gold? That's the only important thing back here. Where's the goddamn gold? Okay, one robot, one dude over here. Okay. Smaller variety we could take out with concentrated plasma fire, if we're very lucky. If only we had some fucking binoculars, which of course we don't. These also move a lot faster, by the way, but I think they don't have rocket launchers, only machine guns. Okay, 2 people, of course. Now, if we make a ruckus, then people will come over here, that's the problem. But I deserve that this time around, don't I? I just cannot push the crate around here for the courtyard, it will take an eternity.
MJ-12 has the cathedral locked down. If you can't get through one of the doors, you will have to find another way. I'm not sure where the computer system is located.
Thanks. And this is honest, right? He doesn't know. Okay, can I complain about that at least? Then what's that here? Maybe it's accessible, I'm not quite sure. Make that one robot for each side. That's what I figured. Okay, no, I don't think we can take it out. We don't have the ordnance for that. I'm not quite sure we can even loop all the way around. With the enemy presence being this heavy. The enemies being that observant and deadly. Nothing, huh? Okay, that's the main entrance. What's over here? The robot doesn't care about noise, but these people certainly do. And I'm not quite sure if we can hide behind the planter, because we cannot see it from this angle. Okay, another way inside, is it? Through the monk's quarters, maybe? Maybe there's enough of a window here to run over there. Or maybe you just have to thin out the hurt here a little bit or start to. But of course they magically know where I'm shooting from as soon as they open fire. And there's no way to take here, right? So I think staying undetected probably the best idea right now. But over here, as if we start running, that's the problem. And is there a planter over here? I cannot see it. We cannot throw flares that far, even if I had some. And the flashlight would give me away, of course. Yeah, you do that, friend. Okay, maybe it's time to start moving once he turns around. Oh, of course there's no planter back here. Exactly what I figured. Locked, huh? Okay, I don't think we can squeeze through here. Nope, that happened. Yeah, great idea, right? Okay, sure. Okay, we have a funny reading on me if I'm stealth.
You could climb onto the roof and avoid the security. Never depend on weapons and high-tech.
Yes, 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 with other problems, with other problems, with other problems, with other problems.
He's not moving. Let's do a scan.
Okay, no planter, no door. Enemies are super observant in this version, so, okay, so this is not going to work evidently. I'm sorry, but I cannot know what the layout of this place looks like. I don't have the slightest idea. And of course, impure grenades need to be precisely on target, and then, and only then, can we take them out, or at least temporarily disable them. Alright then, so, you take a fucking thing here, and we need to start running, of course. Yeah, we can avoid the confrontations if possible. Can't make it happen. No, that's not going to happen, cannot make it happen here, I'm sorry. We can go for a swim either, can we do? So, okay, at least equip these stupid impure grenades, then. Yeah, 2 robots. Fantastic. Okay, that should have been here till they can find, if anything. It's a one-way drop, isn't it? Of course it is. No way we can swim that.
Still got movement.
Great. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, the enemies are too observant. There's no way we can make this happen. And now we have a one-way affair here, don't we? So that means we can immediately reload yet again, because there's no way out. I don't see a ladder or anything in between. This is certainly not crappable, right? Oh, maybe I spoke too soon? Oh, goody. If only... Okay. I take it back, so it's a recoverable situation, maybe. So one guy is now asleep. And the fucking robot is still standing there. Okay, so how we're going to do this then? That's a problem. Yeah, it just doesn't work, right? Because the enemy AI is just too observant in this version. And the robots, they have been dialed up to infinity when it comes to difficulty, I'm sure. Okay, so the right angle is a death sentence, then we try the left angle. So this guy will be asleep for the rest of the little adventures here, I'm hoping. I was really trying to get to the monks' quarters here, but it's not forthcoming, as you can tell. I'm not trying to force a confrontation here, but I don't know what the area looks like back here. We cannot swim, it's impossible for us. You cannot make it happen. Doesn't work, it's impossible. So I assume there's a planter back here. There is no planter back here, and the door doesn't open, because it's just for decoration. Then there's another planter back here, which we cannot hide behind, so I'm trying to avoid the robot. I'm trying to stun the robot with EMP grenades. We have another dude back here, of course, another Superman. And the other robot will also pace through here. So coming through the well is probably a death sentence, because the 2 robots, they converge in this area, roughly speaking. So, okay. Can we maybe talk about the difficulty again here in this game? And by the way, as a reminder, we're playing on the second lowest difficulty here. Yeah, of course, that's way too far away, even with my expert skills here. Relatively speaking. Yeah, these robots, we can't do anything about them. We don't have the ordnance. And even then, it would take 2 rockets to knock them out. And when was the last time we even saw a rocket launcher? Think about it. 10 hours? I think it was longer than that, actually. Yeah, 10 fucking hours or something like that. At the very least. I would need to make dump my entire plasma rifle into this thing just to knock it out, and they have 2 robots in here. Yeah, it's cheap, but it's the only thing we can do here. It leaves 2 robots and Superman someplace. They really shouldn't immediately know where I was firing from because it's a crossbow. I already explained that in the last episode. It's a stealth weapon, it's completely silent almost, it has no muzzle flash. They really shouldn't know where I'm shooting from because it happens every single time. That must be by design. What's a strange bug could also be, I'm not sure. Okay, the robot is now very angry, but of course the robot is not controlled from this terminal. So, what gives I guess? There's a fucking Superman, which, laser darts could work against him, but I'm not so sure about this. They probably have 2 Supermen in here, right? Maybe we just have to go for it, because the courtyard is downright suicidal. We're not getting through here. At least not without any additional difficulty. Six lockpicks. 6 fucking lockpicks. 6 fucking lockpicks, really. I'm not surprised in the slightest, of course. And there's the other robot. Well, same problem as before. Run, hope for the best. There is a Superman back here, of course. I think at least. But maybe we can evade 1 robot at least this time around. Wouldn't that be swell? I don't think this would hide us very well, but I guess the darkness could be our friend. Maybe? Is there anything else in here we could utilize? Of course not. Yeah, the fucking idiot. Probably a couple of them back here somewhere. Yeah, that's my thought process here, you bastard.
Aha! A trellis. You can climb onto the roof and avoid the security. Never depend upon weapons and high tech. And there is a simpler solution at hand.
Okay, whatever you said there, can we please take a look see at that because things are hectic right now. It's good advice, right? Even though this mod is certainly nanotechnology. Alright, so I'm not quite sure where we are exactly. At the back of the cathedral, I'm sure. Yeah, Superman was suspicious and we picked up some sniper rifle ammo which we absolutely do not need. Really? Does it mean there are 3 robots around here? Indeed there are. Okay, fantastic. Where's the Superman? Because he did hear me when I was cracking open that crate.
I see you. A thief on the roof. My new
Oh,
satellite link
great.
is both infrared and the X-ray spectrum. I see your heart beating. I see you are afraid.
I would say it's pretty justified, isn't it, Mr. Hermann? There's no way we can survive a confrontation with him incidentally. I think it's the monks' quarters, right? I think. So they're watching me with satellite imagery. Great. Okay, I'm a little confused though still. I think we're on top of the monks' quarters right now, aren't we? I think we may be. If only we had some binoculars still around, which of course they don't.
Did anybody else hear something? nothing here now.
Yeah, because I'm on the roof, right, friend? But it's very dark in here, it's very hard to see anything. I'm not quite sure, I think just go for it. There's not a way to take, right? Just double checking. It's not like we can magically scale this for starters, and we can jump this. The courtyard is a death sentence, so I guess that's the only option for our JC then. So we drop ourselves in on the far side of the room. Assume we don't take any substantial fall damage. I don't see anyone.
A good library, worth its weight in gold.
Of course, it's all about the gold for you. Okay, that's the main door key. Not sure if it's necessary any longer. Wooden box, huh? Oh, maybe it's a mistake because, maybe that could happen. Yes, it's a big maybe door. I don't think we really have time to read about the history of the Templars right now. But we divide. I'm not quite sure if this is real history or made-up history. I think it's probably mostly made up, I would think, right? But you're free to pause the video if you want to read about the history of this version of the Templars. But I think at the moment JC has other concerns. Oh, hello there. Are we going down or are we going through here? Ah, yeah, hello there. That must have been the idiot who heard us breaking in that area. Oh, goody. Yeah, drawing the sword is noisy, but reading it isn't. That's a good thing, right? Okay, wait for him to make an appearance and then we knock him out, but this patrol pattern is very slow, of course, so... Okay, and we can also switch this back to our emergency weapon. But so far we have made substantial progress. Just getting into the cathedral was super difficult. Yeah, stealthing through here, I'm not quite sure how this can be done. Like it all. I just don't see it, I'm sorry. Do we even know if there's a second guy down here? We don't, that's the answer. We only saw one dude. No, of course there's two people in here. We have no crowd control options, nothing, nada. Is there even a point of coming in here because we have no floor plan of this building, right? Not necessarily. Why does Superman have to be a goner? Not just for my sake, but also because they're super dangerous. Even if they don't use the rocket launchers. Yeah, there's like no room here whatsoever. Weit is der door? Okay, maybe this could work. Some quarters, which means there are some items.
Just overkill on a job like this.
Whatever you say.
Locked up.
There's no way, right? Like, seriously? Of course they come in here specifically because it's a possible cubby hole. How transparent can you be? Yeah, okay, fantastic. That means this one guy is still... Yeah, this guy over here, right? Sure, game, that's what I want to do. Not the most observant fellow, right? Okay, what's so important here about this book, my friend? Yeah, these are zombies, right? These aren't human beings any longer. And of course, for a Frenchman, the food not being all that great is very, very important.
Lots of noise in the short wave. Could be nothing.
Maybe. So we have a duplicate already here, but we can't move underneath the table, surprisingly.
Nothing on ultrasonics. I'll try low frequency reading.
Should be more absorbent, my friend. There we go. Recoil. Adapt Willy? Are you serious now? Okay. Right, then we should write them all down here. So, silence symbol, whatever that is. I have no idea. Guess we'll find out once we get there, whatever that could be. This will only work on keypads, I believe, right? Fountain of Wisdom. Yeah, we have to keep a pen and paper ready here, of course. In these old games, because they don't put in anything automatically. And with number and the secret. Number and the secret. Yeah, time doesn't stop when we're doing this, by the way, so I guess. It's good to know, but not immediately obvious, except for the first two keys, of course. Okay, so we regard these things with life and soul and whatever, you know the idea. How cryptic can you be there, sir? I think it's a duplicate, right? The second secret. I think it's made up something, to be honest, but still, it's interesting. Let's see here. And since we're already an alcoholic, why stop here, right? It doesn't help with accuracy, I'm sure. Also the withdrawal effect. This may actually lead to the courtyard, which also explains the appearance of these robots. And 6 lockpicks is ridiculous, frankly, but I think we're still in the monks' quarters. Binoculars. Yeah, right, okay. Maybe it can be done. No one could drink that much wine, not even Adam Jensen. Okay, so the robot is patrolling outside. We killed these two troopers here, these robots, and then there's another guy to worry about up here somewhere. Okay, let's just see about that, shall we not? Unfortunately, in the recent memory, we didn't find any pistol ammo, except on the cops, I guess. So, what was his deal here? Is he looking for the window? In which case, he's not too concerning.
Who the hell?
Yeah. Okay, perforation is a concern, evidently. Okay, a sniper. So it means we're moving away from the monks' quarters, right, aren't we? So it must be in this little stairways in the middle. The main cafe door is probably pretty open. And I'm not quite sure where the gold is stored. Probably in the basement, if there's a basement. It's just ridiculous. There's nothing but robots everywhere. This will be the only enemy type, right? Up to the end of the campaign here, I fear it. That must be one of those towers. Reminds me of that one level in Vigilance here. Certainly. All I can say is that we're making our way through here very methodically. So there's the second tower. I don't think we want to cross over already, do we do? I think we're clearing out this building first. And we're still looking for the computer. Which hopefully is not on ground level. Okay, interesting that we have mapped out at least some portion. So now we go down into the main cathedral. I would suppose this security system of theirs requires plenty of juice and also, well, real estate, right? I don't, we are not done on this level either, are we though? So this leads into the monks' quarters. I can hear more Superman. It's ridiculous. I would hate them. They're used way too frequently.
You're a small, prowling mouse. And dumb like a mouse. You keep coming, like you forget about Agent Navarre. I remember Agent Navarre. I remember for everyone.
Yes, okay, it's always good to have a super villain with some character. Personally, though, I didn't care much for Agent Navarre, to be honest. This is the cathedral, right? I think it is. You can also drop down from the ceiling at your surprise if you wanted to. So what's down here, actually? Can I tell very readily. Of course, the last time we checked, the last opportunity we had at the United headquarters, the kill phrase was unobtainium for Günther Herber because the kill switch supposedly said not installed yet. So, there's one fucking guy down here someplace, right? Indeed, there he is. But I don't see anything out of the ordinary in the cathedral itself. So are we coming up empty-handed again? I would suppose that is the case. But I will kill all these troopers here because once Günther Hermann is around, I don't want to have to deal with these troopers as well as the robots. And they have to have a security panel here someplace, I'm sure, right? Otherwise I'm going to cry some manly tears. It must be one of those things, right, I think? Yep. That's what I figured. Who knew this sword would be the most effective weapon in the game?
Bandits. He's close. He's here.
Yeah, fantastic. Fucking fantastic. Of course, I don't know his patrol pattern. I just don't know these things because we don't keep them on our minimap. So what else can I say? And of course, unlocking the door doesn't make a difference for them because all of them have all access, you know, so... Okay, let me guess, not even biocell, anything, right? Nothing. Oh, we actually have the door open. We don't want that.
Once I knelt in this chapel for communion with 2 Rockefellers and a Rothschild. Since the time of the Crusades, every leader in finance has prayed for the continued stability of Templar banks, founded on gold.
Yes, okay, that's of course the primary consideration, it's the gold. So like I thought it was a dead end essentially, right? Probably. Too bad, too bad, too bad. So then we're crossing over by using the other tower, I think, because the sniper is already dead conveniently. Interesting, so the gold is not here. There's nothing in the cathedral from the looks of it. So, okay then, so sniper is gone now. I suppose we could take the sniper rifle and try our luck with the Superman down below when they're relatively defenseless by comparison. There's a second loot back here, but incidentally we did pick up some binoculars finally. It's too dark to actually see anything. Another sniper I see. 2 could play that game, but I'm not a good sniper. But we have so much ammo for that thing. It would be stupid not to, right? Wouldn't you think? Needs to give this. Yes, I do believe he does have a sniper rifle. I don't want to drop these items necessarily, but they're getting in the way, right? Okay, so we tried it. It's noisy, but I think it could be worth our time, maybe. can just find out, I guess. But with a weapons fail like that, probably not. Oh, lucky shot there. I see JC. Metal Man doesn't care, even though this thing is probably pretty noisy. If it isn't, I would be mighty amazed. 10 decibels. Idee. Okay, no comment. Depends on the relation, I think. Okay, these things are armored, of course, but I'm more interested in taking out the Superman. Maybe some other easy targets. I think it's the very first time we actually used the sniper rifle, didn't we? Yeah, there's no way this is going to happen, I think. A little bit exposed here, aren't we? Okay, some birds, some pigeons. Some people would shoot at them, maybe not with a sniper rifle, but okay. Oh yeah, great. Sure. Oh goody. Of course it was a stupid idea, but sometimes we just want to have some fun here, right? I think this is pointless. It's 30-06 by the way we're using in that sniper rifle of ours. But we are such a terrible sniper, we cannot even take out a guy at 200 meters. I think it's actually only 100 meters or something like that. That really is kind of tragic when you think about it. I mean, no one would have weapons like this, especially with augmented arms, right? Okay, I think we just forget about the affair. The other guy we're never going to hit, right? Probably not. So, okay, let's learn to fool around here. Yeah, but it was fun to do regardless, I think. Okay, so then we continue our little angle here.
That's it.
Snipers have sidearms, as it turns out. But we attracted someone at least, which is good, I suppose. Fucking idiot. And thankfully, if we miss our target, we can get some of these back, then, which is nice. Okay, that was the other sniper we actually managed to hit for some reason. Okay, so I think his other guns are not terrible. So it leaves 3 robots. And at least one Superman someplace. So we should be careful back here. We also never found any key pads anywhere, did we though? Even though we have 4 combinations right now I'm looking at. Yeah, it really is like that one level in Vigilance, isn't it? Including all the platforming for starters. Okay, which area is it again? So die Northern Wing here, I guess. But I'm not leaving here without my gold, damn it. Could be one combination because it requires 6 multi-tools. Seems pretty secure in my eyes, but I'm not leaving here without my gold. Damn it. I'm not quite sure who that was, but I think it's one of those agent types that blow up on death. I think it was. Interesting. Do we even know where we can go from here? I have no idea, frankly. Oh, this one. So it's someone's vote here. Sidon's vote. But probably I'm butchering this as well, am I not? Yeah, infinite everything. Okay, oh, fantastic. Good, we have got some binoculars to take a closer look here. Okay, so they could open it. Looks like ambrosia canisters. I don't think it will be the only security system in here. Although the door requiring 6 multi-tools is pretty secure on its own, what do you think? I would say so. No need for that. At least for our JC. The camera on the other hand could be more worrisome. Not controlled by this panel anyhow, so I guess. What is that? Could be some ammo. Probably a second camera here right around the corner, just we cannot see it right now. I don't think these work against the ladies.
The gold. Wonderful. My people will take control when you move out. I believe you know Chad. I've given him control of an NSF platoon on loan to me from America.
How generous of you, sir. Okay, are we done with the secondary objective then already here? Finding that gold. It was that easy apparently. Okay, is there anything we want to grab here? Because I can see plenty of turrets in here. So if there's a blast then there are some problems. Yeah, there's another camera of course. So 1, 2, 3 at the very minimum. I don't think the ambrosia isn't what we're looking for. I think it's an upgrade of some type. Is it really worth the effort here, dealing with all these people? I mean, defenses for that matter. I don't see any security terminal anywhere. It's probably from controlled upstairs here, right? Probably. Yeah, I don't think we want to go that way right now. Before we head in here and pick up that upgrade kit, we take a look-see at the controlled area. That's probably where the security terminal should be located, I'm thinking. But I told you we wouldn't be leaving without our gold, right? And there we have it. I don't think trained darts work against these people. They're essentially the cruder version of JC and Denton, I think. Yeah, right. Okay, they blow up without any delay. I wasn't aware of that. Okay. I think it was the commander in charge of this operation. But he doesn't have a computer anywhere, right? By chance. Doesn't look it. Stealth pistol? I don't think so. Yeah, there's a terminal for starters. I really love that the gifts are splattered all over the place. And we also blew up this by coincidence. Indeed, that's like the fourth of those things, isn't it? Probably. And a throwing knife. I guess we could use that. But it is indeed only one throwing knife. And this should probably control the security systems down below, I'm hoping. That we can hack it anyway, right? No, because it requires advanced hacking and with no credentials whatsoever. And using our old ones probably doesn't do anything. Nope, of course not. So I don't think it's too important right now. But maybe you can find something up here. No, that's not the same thing. So they're also assembling their kill list here, right? Fantastic. Goodie. And otherwise, where are we going then? To the other side, presumably. 6 lockpicks, what? They certainly have been pretty thorough with their efforts here, but I think in this case what we need to be doing here is to use one of those things. Should be plenty of boom booms and bang bangs to crack open that wooden door here. Indeed it is. Good idea. Maybe it was completely unnecessary, but then again, I cannot do these things in advance. I do give some pistol ammo. Speaking of which, please reload that thing. Somebody's working. So what was the point of the door being locked with all these... oh, interesting. Another 6 lockpicks. Okay, this place is certainly confusing.
Yes, obey your new masters. Come to me.
Let me guess, you're actually manning the computer terminal there, Günther. Oh no, really. He does have a personal shield. He's completely invincible to VDP if we even had any at the moment. So unless we can pump him full of plasma, I don't think that's going to happen. I think it will be a pretty short fight and a one-sided one at that. Immediately we can hear more Superman, of course. And it was a fucking fire extinguisher, of course. I told you these are a thing in this game. When it comes to general supply crates, because the game developers really like to insult the player, I guess. Or at least someone had a pretty cool sense of humor again. Because we're not playing with the random loot table as a reminder, we certainly don't. Infinite everything, we have no key, of course. I guess. Would have been too easy, of course. Are these actually a biohazard? These are also in short supply. So I don't think we want to destroy them because they could be useful right here in Prague, you know? So Günther Hermann is waiting for us in the cathedral. Fantastic. Man! Fucking here, I couldn't see the stairs by the way. Now I'm poisoned again in the torso. Why isn't that in the light? So it's the mine right around the corner. I cannot see. I cannot fight my way up the stairs again because it's too dark. But isn't that lovely? So, no medkit. When was the last time we even saw a medkit, friends? Or a medical crate for that matter. Telling me we should be blasting apart everything in the subway station, right? Just to get this, of course, the lockers themselves are also individually locked. So there's no guarantee we can actually get these medkits. Without spending like 6 multi-tools or whatever. So I see the scarcity of healing supplies continues, and then some. Of course, there was a fucking mine right just around the corner here. And his end device, of course. So where was that Superman we heard there at one stage? No idea. Let me guess who was on the line. Oh, friend, I think. No new messages though. Interesting. Oh, it took up residence in here. Oh, a camera. That's fucking good to hammer, isn't it?
Only once we worked together. Now the game has changed.
Evidently.
You came all the way to Paris to tell me that.
It is a simple message I am demonstrating. We know where you are going and what you intend.
That doesn't mean you can stop me.
I have been upgraded for this assignment.
I was worried about that, yes. Okay, okay. And I'll be done in 2 shots. And this little boss battle of ours. Okay, we don't know the kill phrase because the last time we checked the computer at the netcode, it was not installed, presumably. Okay, goody. So then we have to avoid him seeing us, I guess. I know the computer's downstairs, so we have to go that way. Yeah, no healing. So what is I guess? I don't think gas grenades work against him, but we never know. We need to use that computer. It's extremely important. So how we're going to do this? We have no ammo, essentially. The camera's offline, and this boss arena here. 55 to. Well, we can stealth around here with our stealth suit, but I think he will see us regardless if we... So he's right back here weit. I don't think gas grenades work against him. He has his personal shield, so he would negate all the damage, I presume. And he kills us in 2 shots. I mean, I'm completely flabbergasted here because it took most of our supplies just getting to this point. Never mind dealing with him now. Impale grenades, don't think they do anything against him. If anything, they're more damaging against us, presumably, but okay. I think he's standing right here.
I regret that only once.
And then we put away our knife because we are absolutely retarded.
You came all the way to Paris to tell me that.
So the Impale grenade probably didn't do anything against him. So I have to draw the fucking knife yet again.
You know where you are going and what you...
Yeah,
I have...
Yeah.
Here. I should never have trusted him.
Flamethrowers, by the way, in this version are also insta-kill, essentially. That was one of those changes I've noticed. So I'm not going to this can be done even. So we try to avoid the confrontation and use our self-ability to hack the computer. Let's get over here. They cannot see us. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to what will.
I regret that only once.
That was also locked.
Should not have challenged me.
Okay, so I can already see that we have to use a god mode for this, if it even exists in this game, because this boss fight here is completely unwinnable, and of course that fucking door also slams shut here, behind us, infinite everything. This is where we came from, right, I think? Yeah, wasn't it? Door ability is, well, we just used the alarm on the door we didn't need to crack open, so there's no escape for us, I see. And they kill us with their flamethrower. Can I even keep any distance in here? Well, we're giving it one more try. If it doesn't work, I have to cheat code my way through here because this is impossible. There is no way to do this whatsoever. Nope, absolutely no way. The flamethrower is so deadly now, they grill us alive in 2 shots. And they can see from my stealth ability for whatever reason. And since the kill phrase wasn't installed, presumably in this game as well, it is in our current run, I cannot give him the passphrase because otherwise we could just activate his kill switch right now. And there are no other supplies in this room, right? Nothing. So, we have nothing available whatsoever. Gas grenades probably also don't work against him. Certainly didn't care about the EP grenades, so... Could he?
My God.
Wow. So, as is customary, at least in once per recording session, this game leaves me completely and utterly speechless, and this would be one of those instances. This is impossible. There is no way in a million years this can be done, but at least he can be damaged by the gas grenade, I see. Maybe. I mean, there are no supplies in this room whatsoever. Nothing. The door is now locked. And we cannot destroy the door. And he will follow us relentlessly anyway, I think. I don't think the ability works against the flamethrowers. Even if it does, we don't have enough energy to maintain it anywhere anyhow, right? So we can take a look, see maybe at the screen. So it does say fire, but it's only 30%. I don't think that's going to be good enough. You don't even make a dent in him, so I have to look up some cheat codes. I'm sorry. This is not doable whatsoever. I don't think it's because of our playthrough. I think it's because of the setup, because flamethrowers that didn't used to be that lethal. I'm afraid, my friends, there's no other way to do this because I already tried a couple more times off screen with our JC and also the crippling shortage of supplies of every type here. We simply cannot do it, and I saved up the plasma rifle for the most part just to take him out. But even 12 odd bullets aren't going to do it here, I'm sorry. Otherwise we are completely defenseless, we don't know the kill phrase because apparently it doesn't exist, and he also insta-kills us with his flamethrower every single time. So now we find out how many swings it would take with our little big knife.
I regret that only once we worked together. Now the game has changed.
The game has changed indeed, right? I think we skip the entire dialogue and get straight to business, Günther.
I will enjoy this.
I don't think we will enjoy this particular. He's using the regular frame for only. Okay, we would be dead like 10 times already here. Okay, good riddance. Yeah, I'm sorry. Our JC cannot do it without cheat codes. I didn't want to resort to cheat codes in the Deus Ex game, but still, it cannot be done. I'm sorry, it's impossible. There's absolutely no way we can make anything happen because he has his personal shield. The MP grenades have no effect, the gas grenade has no effect, we cannot stun him, I think, as well. Okay, and the door also shot behind us, right? But there's no problem because we can pull that switch here, at least. Yeah, that's something, right? Okay, so ultimately, didn't find any messages on the NSN. And the terminal we're staring at right now, which I believe is the one we're looking for, aren't we? Yeah, indeed. Let's just find out if we can get in here somehow. 500 skill points. That's kinda a lot here, pardon me there. So let's just find out, right? So we don't have an account or anything in between, and this would be way too easy, right? No way, I'm sorry. Of course not, so what else are we going to do? Try to hack it? Yeah, so that's not going to happen. So, do we have anything here? Anything whatsoever? But this is a key pad combination, you know? 34501, huh? 34501 could be a valid username, I'm not sure. But I don't think it will be. Apparently this is a duplicate. That's a bit strange. I don't think this would work, right? Oh. I'll be goddamn fucking damned, it does work actually. Wow, I'll be damned indeed. But this game certainly doesn't hold your hands, does it not? Really? And what about the other code then? Probably doesn't work, but I'm willing to give it a spin here. No, it's not a valid account, unfortunately so. But we accomplished what we came here for. That's a miracle, man. So we did it. Not fair and square because it was impossible. You saw how many swings it took with our knife, right? But I'll be damned, we finally managed to at least unlock this computer without resorting to cheat codes or walkthrough or anything in between. Amazing.
I'm getting what I need. Good work. I will now consent to meet you in person. Go to the metro station.
Yeah, I told you, right? I told you that would be our next objective, incidentally. I guess for now we leave the ambrosia behind, and this door doesn't open because it's infinite everything. Alrighty then, but I think we call it quits for this recording session at this current point in time because we still have to walk back to the metro station and deal with all these police folks, I would presume. We have access to 2 medkits, presumably. If we were to crack open the window, wait for the alert to go down, and then also wait the corpse, and then hopefully we can punch in the key code, at least override the keypad down there. Which, as a hint, is not going to happen, I would figure. Yeah, okay, otherwise I did enjoy our time here in the cathedral, except for the boss fight with Günther Hermann, because it was impossible. We cannot do it, and we were as stringent with supplies as humanly possible. As a reminder, we're also playing on the 2nd lowest difficulty level, but the flamethrower alone roasts us alive, despite activating the this ability and also the recharging ability for our health. Both of these combined are not enough to overcome Günther Hermann. Neither is the entire complement of plasma ammo, because I did try that. Useless, it takes 20 swings with our sword, which I do believe is upgraded once. And we also have some skills, right, don't we? Advanced, right? So we're actually pretty adept at that as well, wouldn't you think? And this personal shield does reduce the damage quite substantially from all other firearms, I believe. But even the flamethrower alone in this confined space, it ensures we die in like 2 seconds. You saw that a couple of times, it simply doesn't work. So ultimately, what can I say? It wasn't doable without cheat codes, and what else I was supposed to do just to throw away the entire Let's Play? I don't think so, my friends. But ultimately, then we continue our adventures in the next episode. But for now, I think I'm done for today. And as usual, I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.